We love you. Hi guys. A little bit more information that has come out about the Jayme Closs case. He did appear in court yesterday on Monday. Jake Thomas Patterson, age 21 years old. This is a little bit more information how he ended up with Jayme Closs and his plan to do so at no matter what cost. Jake had told the detectives he was on his way to his job at a cheese factory west of Barron in Elmina. He stopped behind a school bus which had stopped to pick up Jayme Closs. That was her stop, and the bus had stopped, and this was back in the fall in 2018. Jake had only worked at this job for like 2 days. He saw Jayme Closs and he said, "I want that girl," more or less, and he said he was going to have her. And he spotted her and said, "Yes, that's the girl I want." So, you know, this guy must have been hunting down a girl for his taking, I guess, if he kind of said it like that. He said, "I want her and I'm going to have her." Now, Jayme Closs has been targeted for kidnapping. Jake then starts to put a plan into action. He plans to abduct her within 2 weeks. On the 15th of October 2018, early morning of the hour, Jake Patterson was dressed in black. He had shaven his hair off. He was wearing a mask, and he had a 12 gauge in his hand. He had gone into the Closs's home. He had shot through the door. The father, James Closs, I guess, was woken up, and he went downstairs to see what was going on. Or he went to the door to see what was going on. And he got shot. He got shot, and he was dead. Jake then goes upstairs, where Jayme and her mother, Denise, were hiding in the bathtub and were trying to call 911. He demands Denise duct tape Jayme's mouth, and I suspect that the mother was begging him not to kill them. The mother duct tapes Jayme's mouth, and in turn Jake shoots her in the head. Cold-blooded murder. Now, both parents are dead. They are both dead. Jayme's feet were also tied, and she couldn't very well walk. So he was dragging her down the stairs and out the house and into his waiting vehicle, which he puts her in the trunk. This kidnapping did not take long. It was only a matter of minutes. He went in and he got out as fast as he could. He knew who was in the home. Well, he didn't care who was in the home. Whoever was in the home was going to be killed. He only had his eyes for Jayme Closs, and that's who he went in for, and that's who he took out. So I believe if there were anybody else in that home, like any other children, he would have shot them too, because he didn't know who lived in that house, what other people was living in that house, but he didn't care. If they got in his way, they were going to be shot. He did not want to leave no witnesses to the crime. The 911 was placed, and the operator could hear a lot of screaming, but she couldn't make out anything else. She just heard some screaming and some fumbling around, and but the police were on the way. They have been dispatched to that address. But of course, we know it was all a little too late. As Jake Patterson was leaving down the road, the police car did drive by, and Jayme Closs states that she did hear the police cars, but they didn't stop because they were on the way to whatever was going on in that home that the 911 call came from. And I guess they didn't really know what was going on, so maybe at the time they wasn't looking for a car. You know, they were going to a home. So I don't know what happened. But anyway, Jake also says he stole plates from another car and put it on his car, so if he was seen, they wouldn't know. They would be looking at somebody else's plates and go to their address, and they wouldn't be able to find him. So that was the idea of that. And actually, I don't know whose plates he had. I wonder if they found the plates in his home, the stolen plates. Or were there plates still on his vehicle? I don't know. But there is going to be more information coming out as the days go on. And as of today, the 911 tape has been released. The 911 call that the Jayme Closs with the lady walking the dog and the home they went into, that tape has been released, and it is online to listen to. So a missed chance for the police to catch this Jake driving by, but also Jake states that if he was stopped by the police, he was going to shoot them down as well. He had 3 more bullets. He had 3 left for his 12-gauge shotgun. So he was ready for that. Jayme spent 88 days in captivity, hidden from the world, but only moments away from the neighbors who lived by. Jayme had to been put under a bed and hid, and sometimes up to 12 hours a day. No food, no water. She couldn't even go to the bathroom. I guess when he left, he had to tie her up, and she was left there for hours until he got back. And also she was hid there while he had company. And she also was probably told not to scream out, otherwise everybody would get shot or something. He probably threatened her not to yell out. And she was probably had duct tape on her mouth and tied up, and all that. and God knows what else was going on. 88 days Jayme held it together, waited for the right moment. Then she gets the chance to run, and she ran as fast as she could. She sees a lady walking her dog, and she says, God, help me, help me, help me. And she tells this lady who she is. But the lady was right outside her home, but she didn't want to go into her home because she was afraid, because she was on her own. So she quickly went into the neighbor's home and barged into their door and said, call 911. I have Jayme Closs. So they call 911 and they tried to make Jayme safe. You are safe. And we are on the line to 911. And the police are on their way. Jayme, being so brave, she had given information about the vehicle and who the guy is. And also the neighbors said the location, and they knew which cabin he was in. And the police were on the way. So that's the ending of that. She's saved. She's alive. And she looks in pretty good shape. Not too bad. Jayme had kept it together and found the strength. God knows how she did it. This girl is only 13 years old, scared to death. But she knew she was gonna wait for the right moment when she could run for it. And you know, this girl has been tied up and in a home, and I don't know how she found the strength and the willpower to run. It's a wonder her legs didn't turn to jelly. Do you know what I mean? Well, thank God she's safe. I think her mom and dad was looking down from heaven and said, come on, Jayme, you can make it. Jake Thomas Patterson was in court on the 14th of January 2019 in the Barron courtroom in Wisconsin. He did not personally appear in court. He was on the TV screen monitor. And probably like a Skype call of some sort. And he looked and acted like there was like he was there for a parking ticket or non-payment of some sort. Casual, no motion at all. It's just la la la, just another day. I don't know what's up with this kid. He surely has mental illness, and we will find out in the coming days as more events come out. Why? We kind of know why he probably wasn't in the courtroom, as most people are. He's a danger. He's a threat. The sheriff department, for their safety, could not transfer this man to court in fear of retaliation, not towards the sheriff, but to him. They want to keep him alive. They want to keep him alive, and they want him to go to prison for the rest of his life. So their priority is to keep him safe and keep others safe as well, and law enforcement. Because you know there's somewhere out there, somebody is going to try to kill this man. At this moment, I think he is one hated man, especially in Wisconsin and all around the world. We know his life's over, and he is never going to get out. He's going to spend the rest of his life in prison. We know this. But he, like they say, he is innocent until proven guilty in the court of law. Jake Patterson's bail was set at $5 million. Cash only. Cash only means a cash only bond means he won't get out of prison. He won't get out of jail. There is nobody going to come up with $5 million to release this man. You cannot put up your house. You cannot take out a loan. This is cash only. He was dressed in orange jumpsuit, and I think that suited him fairly well myself. The judge orders him to stay away from everyone involved. That means the family, direct family, the two ladies that did the rescue in Gordon. Stay away from them. Do not harass anybody by text, phone, email, and writing by a third person. So this man can't go and call his dad and do a three-way call. Just say to her family or try to get a hold of her through a three-way call or anything like that from prison. He's not allowed to do that. And he also has been banned from ever owning a gun again. Well, he's going to be in prison for the rest of his life. But this is formal, and they have to state this. Douglas County, that is Gordon, Douglas County in Wisconsin, may file more charges. If so, they will be filed before the next court hearing, which is scheduled to be February the 6th, 2019. There is no plea agreement has been discussed at this time. Anyway, at least. So the case will be going forward, and on the 6th, we should know maybe what charges he's going to be charged with. Obviously, it will be first-degree murder for Denise, first-degree murder for James, kidnapping, and other charges. As we know, there is no death penalty in Wisconsin. It was abolished a very long time ago, and we were the first state. Wisconsin was the first state to abolish it. And I am not for the death penalty myself. I believe in justice. Let them live. Let them get what's coming to them for those that have done crimes like this. So, guys, there is a GoFundMe set up. I will leave you the link. It's on the local news channel, so it's very much legit. It's not fake. You can go check it out yourself. It's P.O. Box 539, Rice Lake, Wisconsin 54868. Light the way home, Jayme Gloss. So I will leave a link to the KARE 11 news channel, and KARE is with a K, K-A-R-E 11. I will leave you their link, and they have this P.O. Box number on there if you're interested in donating towards Jayme gloss. Stay tuned for further updates on this case. Thank you. Thanks for stopping by. Please share, like, and comment, and let's discuss this case. Thank you.